Hey, praise the Lord. God bless you. I'm going to share a very brief English Bible translation history leading up to the KJV of 1611. So in the 1500s, it was a time where English Bible translations began to flourish. There was a forerunner, the Wycliffe Bible, which was translated straight from the Latin Vulgate. Whether Wycliffe or himself did it or not, they're not completely sure, but they suspect that there was probably a team that worked on it. And so, you come to the 1500s, you get Tyndale. He's running for his life. He's basically, his life is ended due to translating the New Testament, and there's parts of the Old Testament too that he was working on. And so now from the Tyndale, you get the next ones. You get the Matthew Bible, the Coverdale Bible, and and then there's the Great Bible, which the Great Bible is the Authorized Bible. And when Authorized Bible, it basically is, if you never heard that explained, it's basically when back then when a king or queen, they authorized the Bible, that this is the Bible that all the churches are going to use. And pretty much if anything wasn't authorized, you weren't legit. You were going against the religious power and the royal power of that day. So they had the Great Bible, and then so from the Great Bible, you get the Geneva Bible, and then from the Geneva Bible, that's the one that flourishes. It's taught in the language of common man, and it's a smaller size that can be taken to your homes. And these people are exiled from Queen Mary or Queen Bloody Mary. They're exiled out in Geneva, and this is where they translate it. And they translate under this kind of atmosphere, which just something to consider. The atmosphere and the culture of Tyndale to the Geneva Bible is pretty close to what you read in the book of Acts and when Jesus was here. There's a whole lot of religious persecution, and there's some powers that are contrary to God to, to whatever extent you want to look at it. And this is where the Tyndale's translated and the Geneva Bible's translated. Just to think about that. So now, they released the Bishop Bible, which is the next authorized version, which the Geneva Bible outlives. And it outdoes by far, and there was tons of revisions done to the Bishop's Bible from what I read. And then you get King James in the picture, and some of the commentary that's in the Geneva Bible is kind of anti-king, anti-tyrant, and anti-pope.